semuanya. Apa kabar? Yang tuh aku sebulan stream, sebulan enggak.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Kita share-share dulu kali ya, biar rame.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Voiceku udah ada kan? Oh, udah.
But where are those who share the memory?
Mantap.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Dia dengar suara Zhongli. Osmanthus wine. Pew pew pew.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Dun, 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 dun. Aku nggak tahu, kayak settingan kameraku kereset lagi deh. Bagaimana? I don't know. Treng teng 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 teng. Teneneng.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Who share the memory? Oh, astaga. Halo Bang Aegis.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and
Jangan lupa
forth.
dibantu share
And
ke
those that come
Discord, ke
across Liyue
teman-temannya,
tend to stay a while.
kemana-mana.
So it is where many things come to settle.
Biar rame. Ya enggak. Betul tidak. Mas banget thumbnailnya aneh gitu, nggak keganti. Bukan nggak keganti, nggak. Kalau aku share tuh kayak nggak ke-update. Tapi di Discord doang sih kayak gitu.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Kita mau keliling Semeru kali ya. Playing haha with Zonglai. Tapi daily dulu kali. Tadi kenapa ya aku mati? Suara Genshinnya kekecilan gak sih? aku baca live chatnya di kanan ya. Udah pas. Oke, mantap. Aku baru baca. Kan tadi aku mau nyari daily. Aku nonton udah kasih Cynthia, malu aku. Aku lagi nggak main game-game aneh. Nanti kita tunggu VGA baru kita live stream Apex. Kalau enggak aku meninggal. Bisa sih live stream Apex sih, cuman tapi nggak pakai facecam. Aku pakai facecam tuh berat banget, kacau banget. Ini orang sering banget minta tolong. Malesnya tuh nggak ada ngomongnya gitu loh kalau NPC kayak gini. Kayaknya aku punya kayu deh. Semoga nggak dihabisin. Jangan lupa ya, kayak biasanya di sebelah. Aku nggak tahu, mungkin nanti kalau bosan, capek, no clue, clueless, kayaknya bakal pindah game juga, game proses kak. Oke.
Stabilize.
Aku nggak ngerti ya tadi.
Wind strider. Keep it ready. Solidify.
No.
I will have order.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Good go.
Nice. Udah kan daily. Proses of progress sih, proses nih. Kok nggak ada lagunya? Oh, ada nih. Zong Lai.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Lewat anjir.
Welcome to the adventure. Thank you for
Jadi. Kita akan map baru. Soalnya map barunya tuh udah dari waktu seminggu apa 2 minggu yang lalu ya. Cuman aku baru update. Jadi yang sini bener. Jadinya aku tuh baru main sekarang. Dan kebetulan sekarang lagi free sambil stream gitu. Kalau main game yang biasanya nanti ini nggak kekerjain si story dan kawan-kawannya. Betul tidak? Jangan lupa dibantu share semua. Oh, oke. Kayak kemarin gak lewat sini ya? Apa lewat sini? Oke, ada yang ini apa anjir? Hilang burungnya. Oh, sorry. Report jangan. Jangan.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next
Aku pakai
objective
bahasa
should be
Inggris
to
ya,
head to
BTW.
Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your brother. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can
Aneh,
give us
Paimon tuh
some
jelek banget
useful
kalau pakai bahasa
information.
Inggris. Oh bener lewat sini.
But,
Tapi kok kayak pas buka TP,
know the way to Sumeru
TP yang
City.
satu.
Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the
Oh, karena
statue
co-op
of the
kali
sun
ya.
on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby. Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
Wait a second.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost.
Dikacangin,
We'd like to ask for some
males.
directions.
Marah.
Huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey!
Marah, dia nggak
Could
denger.
you give us some directions?
Hah?
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait!
Story panjang itu
Could she
kurang
be
lebih 8
ignoring
jam.
us? How
8 jam
dare
kalau
she?
full kan?
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could
Kenapa
find
mereka
other
nggak
people
ke
to
UW
ask.
aja?
Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get the chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Mantap.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
Sampai lupa aku di sini tuh itemnya ada apa aja. Oh ya bener bisa. Buka TP dulu. How? Terus kok ngok. Ngok. Aku selalu melakukan kebodohan perasaan. Oke. Asik. Close dong. Akhirnya aku punya dendro. Dan luminku tidak di-build. Kayaknya tadi itu dari mana ya? Oh, tadi itu dari sana.
Follow the wind.
Wait, udah dapet. Harus pakai ini ya, traveler. Aduh, aku lupa lagi gimana caranya.
This world is full of
Oh enggak ini. Wih. Oke. Senjatanya dual blade kah? Ini pakai senjata apa? Nggak punya senjata sakri. Ya apa yang ada deh. Apa punyanya Jin ya? Bingung aku. Bingung. Enaknya nggak tahu. Aminoma. Pakai senjata IR. Oh, udah punya Sinkyu. Oke. Nyeng. Bodoh. Lupa. Mantap, guys ya. Ini mana ya? Maaf guys, aku bodoh.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly... Paimon thought this cave
yang
would
nonton
lead
udah
to a
nge-share
village or
belum?
something. But, it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be... what should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again? Alright then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all.
Oh wait.
What a lovely smell. It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Oh, kok puyeng dia?
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Bau kakaknya kah? Bau apa sih? Oh, dia mabok.
What's happening? Traveler? This is no time for a nap.
Tapi Bito? Loading. Beda tempat. Cantiknya. Ih, cantik. Suka. Oh, nggak bisa lari. Tapi bisa di screenshot guys. Cantik soalnya. Aku merinding. Dia suka. Kok bentar cutscene ya? Oh enggak, lanjut lagi. Lumina cantik. Cantik, screenshot dulu guys. Siapa yang ngelupain?
Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that she's going to be alright,
Boleh?
then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
Itu
Oh,
mbak-mbak yang
goodness,
tadi
Traveler,
mana?
you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh,
Pahit, coba tanya
that's
pahit.
Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Kasih racun.
Whoops!
Whoops.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already
Tignar itu
told you,
Aki.
you
Dan
must
sampai
be
sekarang aku
careful
nggak
with
percaya
these.
Tignar itu Aki.
All right, I'll get it for you once I'm finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to
Tignar
Avidya
itu
Forest's edible fungi is
cewek.
clearly posted on our bulletin board. But if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be. But the next time he requires any of our medicine, be sure to
Yang paling
charge
scam
him
Pak Yanti.
accordingly.
Dua-duanya scam. Gara-gara rambut. Kok bete? Aku udah ngira dia cewek.
So,
Jadi aku nggak gacha.
how are you doing? Feeling better?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He's chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharvaville.
I already informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier. But now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training and meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating,
jangan ada
they
telinganya.
use a
Nanti
certain
lah, kan dia di
incense
banner
known as
ini kan,
spirit
permanen.
borneol to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the spirit borneol I just mentioned.
Lucu daun-daun.
That incense typically has no effect on most people, but for a very select few, it can have profound
kamu
effects
paham?
on one's cognition,
Yes.
as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense? Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences? Or did you see anything while unconscious?
Yes. Kita melihat bunga-bunga. Bunga-bunga.
Kale, let the others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days. They can have my room and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on and be sure to do as I've said.
Yes, Master Tainari.
Tinggal di kamar Tighnari. Mau ikut.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville
Telinganya
for
kayak
further
Goro ya.
observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between
Dan aku
right
tuh
and
masih
wrong, I
mikir kayak
promise that you'll
kenapa
understand the
kalau orang
gravity
yang
of the
punya vision
situation
itu pasti
once I
pakaiannya
explain
beda
everything to
dibanding
you.
yang gak punya.
Based on what you saw
Dan orang
after
punya vision
smelling
tuh
the
pasti saling
incense
kenal
and losing
ujung-ujungnya.
consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a
Mihoyo
powerful
ngesetnya kayak gitu?
hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape. If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Tuh apa anjir?
Oh, are you okay?
You're experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you?
Dicoba lagi kan
So
pingsan
even
lagi
though your
nanti.
condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else. The rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now,
Hoyo first
I
sekarang
suggest you
namanya.
continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own. At least until you stop
kita
having
ditemenin
adverse
nih, ada
reactions
yang
to this
nemenin.
kind of smell, okay? Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another
Kira
bowl
aku
of medicine
pindah
for you.
ke depan. Enggak ding, susah.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right. Paimon
maunya-
knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali
Ya, terus.
as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Mandi, Mbak. Apa itu mandi? Buat apa mandi kalau nanti kotor lagi?
Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tainari? If he misjudged your
Tainari.
condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tainari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations.
Buat apa makan kalau nanti lapar lagi? Makan itu kebutuhan.
It seems like
Kalau
asking Tainari
mandi,
might not be an
itu
option
keinginan.
anymore. What do you think we should do? Good idea. Kale's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Gak sabar endingnya, Genshin.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to
Ada
go
yang bisa
find
diambil?
Kale.
Kita looting, nggak ada. Apa ini? Oh, duduk. Oke, Zhongli belajar, nggak guna, nggak butuh. Rehabilitasi kaki. The heck? Nge-freeze. Banyak ngobrol. Kejauhan malah kalau kayak gini ya. Susah ngeliatnya. BTW Hulk, Kanil Hulk, tah. Jangan panggil Kak tuh. Ini bisa dipotong? Oh enggak guys ya. Gak usah aneh-aneh. Lo terjun kemana? Oh, bingung aku. Nge-damage. Kebakar. Oh, di sini jajan. Buat apa nih? Meningkatkan dev. Nggak usah lah.
Our recent catch was great. Definitely have enough.
Ini tuh kakek yang ada di mana aja nggak sih? Kakek Keo. Halo. Skip. Kok nggak ada ininya yang kotak peti? Biasanya kan ada kotak peti suka dapat hadiah. Sana ada lagi.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Yes, not bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful. Understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Besides, there's a chance we may encounter...
Bertemu apa,
Well, you
Cuc?
understand.
But I have a vision too! Am I useless to
Gak ada yang
everyone
ngeguna
now?
camber.
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is not something you need to be worrying about, right? Ah, there you are. Feeling any better?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Betul.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while, huh? In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol
Desa
south of
Frindavan ada
Gundarville
nggak?
for the
Desa
day.
Frindavan.
And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the statue of the Seven.
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Suara NPC-nya
Roger, I'll be right
ganteng.
there. All right, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Yes, you can count on me.
You can count on me.
Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today? Tainari mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
Well, a forest ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention
Kayaknya nggak
standards are
cuma di
met,
Sumeru deh yang
and
hutan deh.
providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest. Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the... Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Nggak usah naik. Ah, kocak, nggak usah naik. Ini, bisa masuk. Kamu udah gitu doang, oke. Musik Sumeru Kota sama pelabuhan gak ada lawan. Kan aku belum ya. Ya aku mikir lagi. Aku belum. Scatter. Tempat foto. Ah, lucu banget tapi banyak orang. Oh, kok ada ini?
I'll stay here a while.
Hah? Ah, lucu naik apa? Cekrik. Foto dulu, guys. Kita naik kipip apa? Kita naik apa?
Nothing wrong with these two lamps. Let's move to the
Oh,
next
nggak
one.
bisa. Oh, nggak bisa ternyata. Nggak bisa. Salah. Naik apa? Apa?
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly.
Hup.
Let me make a note of it.
No.
No problems with this lamp. Good.
Ah. Oh, no. Apa yip yip? Yip yip apa?
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation. You must have seen it when you came down this road before.
Beda ya sama
It's
yang tadi
pretty
kita
high up there, isn't it? Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue. Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
Lagi
By the way,
terbang.
Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukudevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Greater Lord Rukudevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukudevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago. According to what Master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Uh-huh. Then what happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Huh? You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru.
Maybe it's
Pwede ba raw
difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry. We understand.
No, it's not that. I'm not trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers. Anyway, you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Masa Mami banget muncul.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very
Kenapa jadi
understanding
bahas
of
Amber?
others. If you ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and sorry.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you just described, but one thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded
Ini
kind of weird.
makanya Kalai kenal sama Ember.
It's alright,
Di game
Kalai.
juga.
Knowing that you're a friend of Amber
Kan di
somehow
game
makes
juga
Paimon
kenal.
suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So, how do you know that we've met Amber?
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters. In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was
Ini
attacked
tuh
by a
live chat
fearsome
yang
dragon,
telat.
but the city was saved
Enggak,
by a
ini kayaknya
mysterious
aku
blonde
delay.
traveler and their floating companion. I knew you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But,
Aku
considering
ngedelay
everything you've been
kayaknya.
through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
Ah, so that's how you knew.
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really. I wish I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukadavata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
Oh, I'm happy that was helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon? So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your
Kayak nggak
story.
delay. What the-
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right? Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet back here shortly.
Oke, suruh dia punya Seven kayak gitu. Kok Kalainya nggak pergi? Naiknya gimana? Naiknya gimana?
Solidify!
Gimana naik? What happened? Kan di... Oh itu. Shoo. Mana? I don't know where. Gak, mana sih? Oh, sana. Oh, kan udah buka. Apa ya tadi?
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small. Do you think she's supposed to be Greater
Like
Lord
you, what?
Adata or Lesser Lord Kusanali? The name does seem to fit the statue somehow. Well, anyway, we'll have to figure that out later. Let's
Mantap.
get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below. Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
Oh, dia bisa ya, Kazua di langit bisa gitu. Oh, bisa. Baru tahu. Jebret.
Kale, we're back.
Hai.
Welcome back. You must be tired after all that climbing. Let's.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring? Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food.
I prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets. I hope you'll like them. Whoops!
Mesti yang dipegang jatuh.
No, you dropped it on the ground.
Not to worry. I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Oh, whew. Paimon nearly had a heart attack there. Those pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Kale. Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing
Nanti akan
something so
terjawab.
tasty had been wasted.
Pertanyaanku yang mana?
You really know how to compliment the chef, Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime. I'll even include all my personal cooking pointers, so you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
So, Kale,
Kakinya nggak nyaman.
don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission. Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but she's never said anything. Everyone has their clumsy moments.
No,
Yang
you've
kalau
got the wrong
dipegang
idea
jatuh.
about Master.
Oh.
Sure, he may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very
Kenapa semua warnanya
kind-hearted.
hijau di
I've heard
Sumeru?
the veteran rangers say that Master is from some ancient and mysterious race that is known for their cunning wit and reclusive nature.
Anak-anak.
Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right? Well, there's a group called, something? Well, anyway, because Master does a lot of research on plants, sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there. But Master declines their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears. I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too. Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In fact, Master's the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Really?
Ih,
Paimon would have never guessed that. Oh, speaking of Tainari, he was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
lapar
Paimon's still
aku.
kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is she going to die?" It probably started to get under Master's skin after.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you. Hey! Now even Kale's starting to laugh. Ugh, that's it! Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some
Mukanya
Paimon
jelek banget. Gak bohong, mukanya jelek banget.
No! Don't touch me!
scare you?
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are
Parang
you
intriga.
okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that. Oh, well, it's getting late now. Let's hurry back to Gandharville.
Pantes
I
ini
think
si
Master
Nari
and the
ngecek
others should be
tangannya ya.
back by now too.
Kenapa dia megang sesuatu mati kah?
What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
Sing. Sing, sing. Udah. Ah. Siu. Mantap. Rumahnya kelewat ya? Rumahnya kelewat ya?
Wind Strider.
Nggak guna pakai kasur. Bener kesini? Oh enggak. Kemana sebenarnya? No. Ya Allah, nggak tahu jalan. Apa kesana kah? Gimana sih? Bodoh. Kesana ya? Bukan. Kemana anjir? Nanti yang kurang tinggal nyari. Ditandain ada kurus yang udah diambil. Nah, udah tadi. Gak tahu di mana ya. Daerah sini dah pokoknya. Nggak terbang. Di bawah ya.
Follow the wind.
Yang salah nih Ki. Di sini ya. Ini mah rumah. Ya Allahu Akbar, bodoh amat. Ya bodoh amat. Ya bodoh amat.
Ah, Traveler. You've returned.
Yep, we're back. Have you seen Kale by any chance?
Oh, Kale? Yes. I saw her go into her room just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Nggak.
I think I'll stay here a while.
Tunggu sampai hari berekodnya. Sampai lupa cara ganti ini gimana. Nggak ada achievement lagi. Ya, kecewa. Ganti jam, enggak mau, aku mau tidur. Sekarang aku mau tidur, terus nungguin nanti sampai jam 8 pagi.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale and still can't figure out what the problem might be.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what
you
Paimon did yesterday?
No, no need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine.
Oh ya, adalah jalanin Jaco.
Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we?
Oh,
To
okay.
be honest, I hadn't realized that you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So, just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me to. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Dia pernah
Yes,
dengar.
it's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on the affected area of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely
Kayak Goro
immobile.
sih tapi
That
Teknari.
sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything. With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage.
Masih
However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied
waktu
and said they had a cure.
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you are already familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do
kacamata
it,
bukan sih?
but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
She doesn't need to apologize. None of this is her fault at
Mukanya
all.
Paimon gepe.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Oh, aku tanya.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led to her breakdown this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. All right. Now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll see you two later.
Ikut.
Yeah, we'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering like...
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as lunar lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with Elazar recover their energy.
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Apa perlu ku tandain juga kah ini?
Lunar lotus can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Kalau mau domain ikut nanti.
Given the name, it
Sabar.
sounds like we should be looking for...
Ya. Lupa.
You are correct. Lunar lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the
Oh.
water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you
Oh.
ask me. The large
kenapa
petals
salah
are
jalan?
actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower.
Gimana anjir?
You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the Kalpalata, for example. The plant is not a lotus
Ya
at
nggak
all,
ngerti,
but rather a
Brody.
vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a
Nggak
rose, completely
ngerti,
contrary to its name.
males.
Oh,
Mata air nembul.
okay then.
Ada
Note to
teman
Tainari.
aku sini
Never bring up
mampir.
the topic of flowers with Tainari.
Kok mau bubuk? Tapi biasa aku
Time to go.
sambil menyelam minum air. Oh, dihancurin. Oh, kayak gini juga. Ah, ini apa? Oh. Secara aku naiknya. Mampir YouTube Brody. Arahnya kemana ya? Mohon maaf. Bisa nggak jalan? Nggak ada jalan bener apa? Pengen lawan musuh. Oke, emang apa nih? Oh, ini. Ini. Oh, gitu. Oh, mantap. Shoo. Shoo. Salah ya, aku harusnya bawa ini siapa namanya? Pisau. Lucu banget padahal.
Scatter!
Stabilize.
Propagate!
Kebakar. Mati orang. Lagunya ini ya. Nggak kena.
Gather.
Mentok. Gimana?
Scatter!
Nggak kena dong, males dong. Apa tadi?
Jackpot!
Buat ngerepok bacanya grapple aja pertama. Kayaknya dapat apa kurus. Nah, itu kayak yang jamur terbang. TP mana TP? Cara ke atas. How?
Wind Strider.
Kan malah nyangkut.
Stabilize.
Nice lah Zhongli lah, iyalah. Terserah Zhongli. Ke atas ya? TP-nya di mana? Oh, ini apa? Oke. Bocah. Ini bocah siapa nih? Nggak dapat apa-apa. Males. Ini India gitu. Oh, itu kota. Oh, oke, kita melipir.